Today is August 22nd, 2016, and what I want to share with you today is a app that is a partner with Family Search. And so sometimes when I'm doing my trainings, I like to look and see if there's any new apps. And to look and find apps, what I do is scroll down to the bottom of the page of Family Search. And at the very bottom of the page, you'll see these different options that we've talked about before. And over here, number 5 is App Gallery. So you can always come here and check and see what apps there are that you might be interested in, that Family Search has approved or is a partner. And so here's the App Gallery for Family Search. You can also get to it at familysearch.org/apps. And then if you come down, you can see there's new and noteworthy. So that kind of keeps track of the new ones. I hadn't seen this baby ancestry, baby name suggestions from your family history. That would actually be cute. We'll have to look at that another time. Find ancestors, family tree software, photos and stories, charts and tree views, tree analyzing. So just a lot of different apps, and it's fun to come here and check them now and then. But the one I want to talk to you about today is over here on the right, called TapGenes. So we're going to go ahead and click on this TapGenes, and what this is family's health history. And it says that the family's health history is considered the single strongest predictor of disease risk, yet only 4% of Americans have a documented health history past their parents in medical records. And so this will be a great place. This is a free app where you can keep your family's health story. And let me go ahead and click on this Get Started so I can show you this a little bit. What you can do is you can create your free account, and let me see down here, and then this just tells you a little bit more about it. And you can go through this. I'll just let you go through this by yourself. But what it does is it's going to go ahead and connect you to your family tree the first time you come in. Well, all the times you're in. But let me show you. I went ahead and did this. I created my free account, and I just went through it and told it everything that it needed to know. It needs to have your Family Search account. And then this is what I received. So as you're going through, and it's just, what it does is just ask you a lot of different questions about your spouse and some of his health issues, your parents and your grandparents. And then it creates this tree, and this is taken from Family Search again, and then creates this tree. And I don't know if you can see this. Let me zoom this in a little bit so you can see it a little bit better. I don't know if it's working exactly right, but what it does is, here is my husband right here, and then down here, I don't know if you can see these little, little boxes. It says I put in that he has high blood pressure, and also that he has high cholesterol. If I hover over that, high cholesterol. And then over here on my mom, she had kidney cancer, but it went to her lungs too. So here's kidney cancer and lung cancer. And then her father up here had a stroke, and her mother had she didn't die of a heart attack, but she had a heart problem for all of her life. So I just put that in there. And what you can do too, after this is generated, if I click, like say on my grandfather on my mom's side, it'll pop open. This little side information pops open, and it tells any information that I've put in here. So if I scroll down, you can see that I just have that this came from this TapGenes, that he had a stroke, and that's something they had me put in. But then it also you can keep track, if you want, of medications. Say you're keeping this for your kid, you can keep track of information, immunizations, doctors, emergency contacts. So you can keep all their information right here, and then you can also have it as an app on your phone. And if you want to close this, you don't want to see this side bar come out, you can just close it that way or open it again that way. So, but this just has basic information. So let me show you again. So this is me right here, my husband, my siblings on the right, my parents, and then my grandparents up above. And then below, though, over here too, an interesting thing that I just hadn't really thought of is that my husband has high blood pressure, and we realized a couple of our kids also had high blood pressure. So just kind of interesting to see how, you know, the genetics and how your kids do have some of the same things that you probably will, since we are related, right? So anyway, this is just what populates. Once you've gone in and answered all these questions, this will populate. And then it also has this genetic age, which I thought was kind of interesting. So it says genetically I'm 54 and my real age is 56. So maybe I'm healthier than my real age, which would be great. But down here it tells me that my mom had lung cancer and kidney cancer, and so it suggests, you know, it tells you not to smoke, avoid secondhand smoke. That's how my mom, she worked in, she was a clerk typist in a courtroom back, geez, what, in the 1940s, and so she had secondhand smoke, and we think that that's why she got the kidney cancer, and then it spread to her lungs too. So it just gives you things, you know, it says, hey, this happened to your mom or parents or grandparents, and just watch this and make sure you don't do these things. And I think that's great that they help you with that. And then up here along the top too, you can click on this health assessments. And what it does is you will click on one of these, since you know, since my mom had lung cancer, click on that. It goes through various questions, asks you, you know, if you're exercising, what you're eating, and things like that, and just gives you suggestions of how you can avoid maybe having the same things that your parents did. So just thought it was really helpful. So go ahead and check this out. I will have a link to it. It's called, and you can get to it just by TapGenes.com, and let me know what you think. I think this could be a great, you know, way to keep track of your health for your family, and to have it on your phone too. So have all your information right there, and it's free. Anyway, have a